found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, it's hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got... Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been among the most successful and the most controversial companies in the United States. Founded in the greed is good downtown era of the mid-1980s by Kenneth Morgan, Don Yates, and Theodore Cohn, the firm quickly amassed an impressive client roster, counting such corporate behemoths as top investment bank Milton Fitzpatrick and Van Orton Tobacco. A reputation for ruthlessness and dirty tactics, no doubt originating with the notorious affluenza defense of murderous socialite Chelsea Whitmore, has long stuck to their name. But despite the persistent outrage of progressives, the firm has enjoyed a seemingly never-ending streak of successes and legal triumphs. This, however, may be changing. Just a few months ago, senior partner Ken Morgan passed away unexpectedly at the HITMAN Hotel in Bangkok. And now, another of the founding partners, Don Archibald Yates, in front of whose Argentinian vineyard I am currently standing, has announced his retirement from the firm. And so, the burning question in the upper echelons of corporate America is this: has Morgan, Yates & Cohn finally run out of steam? I am Pam Kingsley, reporting live from Mendoza, Argentina, on GNN News.
Hello there.
So adorable. Little rings around the eyes. I mean, they fade in captivity. I've never seen them quite so. You can think it. Oh, this is a rare tree. Oh well. Mustn't be late. Figure is fairly common in these parts after all. I'll get a picture later.
No way. Guys like Yates don't retire. He can pretend he's going to be a full-time winemaker, but if he's leaving Morgan Yates & Co., it's because he has a better offer.
He's a founding partner in the most powerful law firm on earth. How do you top that?
All I know is he's been burning the midnight oil, and he's not prepping for a case. Yates is winding down.
Yes, your invitation, please. Gracias, senor. Enjoy the party.
Senor. Would you care for an aperitif?
Thank you. So, you must know everything that goes on at the event? Care to give me the lowdown?
Let's see. Most of the guests have already arrived. And let me tell you, it's like a Forbes 500 convention in there. Most are high-profile clients of Morgan, Yates & Cohn. But the Yateses are still no shows. Word is, they're still up at the house.
They haven't made an entrance yet. Curious. Any idea why?
Well, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but word is that Yates was in a great mood this morning, but that all changed when the letter arrived.
The letter?
Yeah, an honest-to-God letter delivered by courier. I mean, who writes letters anymore? Anyway, it must have been bad news, because Senor Yates heard the plant of the balcony. Big heavy one, too. It almost hit Isabel, one of the maids who had to go lie down.
Oh. Anything else?
The party is not the only thing happening at the estate. The winery is open for guests, too. You should check it out if you're interested in winemaking. It's harvest season, after all.
I might just do that. Thank you for your time, miss.
Right. Pleasant evening, senor.
That extra security.
Below my standards. But plenty of my colleagues were less picky.
Well, they certainly got theirs. I wonder how your agent will feel if he saw you now.
He wouldn't. 47 is a weapon, and weapons don't judge. They go where they're pointed.
That's cold. I like you more already.
Let's head back to the party.
Fine by me.
I was third in the line of succession, after Robert and Sierra Knox. Then the pesky Kronstadt board of directors. I'll look into it.
You know,
I take it Edwards told you to chaperone me. Any idea why?
You know why. Trust is earned. Until Edwards is satisfied you're not sailing under a false flag, I will be his eyes and ears.
I meant why you.
I suppose I'm more perceptive than most.
You're also very loyal. My guess is Edward's decision to make me a herald is not too popular with the other heralds.
We were at war about 5 minutes ago. Some people are funny like that.
But not you.
I admire the craft, the audacity. Everyone said Providence was untouchable, and along you came. The way I see it, you did us a service.
That's cold. I like you more already.
Touché.
If I don't hear flames crackling soon, I'm
Tell me
heading
you
back to
didn't,
the
Pablo.
hotel.
Tell me you didn't forget the asado torch.
Okay. I didn't forget the asado torch, Miguel.
But you did, though. Didn't you? Pablo. Padre de Dios.
Sir.
Why do you have to be such a baby all the time? Mr. Yates' gates are waiting. What are we supposed to tell him? That dinner is late because the Llosa brothers forgot the torch for the damn asado pit?
It's just a stupid torch. I'm sure someone's gonna light Miguel.
It's traditional. Look, I'm not gonna explain it to you, little boy. Just find another torch. Don't care how. Before with a laughing stock.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Why Mother prefers him, I will never understand.
Why are you here, Bernwood?
Didn't you know? I have tango fever.
Thing is, nobody held a gun to your head. Why did you take his offer?
It was time for a change.
I'll say. Learning the truth about your partner. Harsh. But you see, I've read your ICA profile. All those years, you never took a contract for money or glory. Only to serve your personal brand of vigilante justice. Targeting those who rise above the law, except for yourself, of course, but hey, everyone's a hypocrite. Still, makes you wonder.
I was wasting my potential. I did garbage duty for 30 years, and where did it get me?
You certainly kept the world's coroners on their toes.
Edwards is right. Power never dies. It only changes hands. And his hands, well, I figure the world could do a lot worse.
You admire him.
I thought resisting power was noble. But revolution is a young person's game. It's easy to tear down, much harder to build. I figure I can be Edward's conscience. God knows I have the practice. Did I pass your test?
It was hardly the Pledge of Allegiance, but it's the best I could expect from a free-thinking radical.
I could use a drink.
Don't let me stop you.
I'm more of a beer man myself, but if Yates wants to bring the heralds closer together and play the modern boss, I don't actually mind. Edwards always was a bit aloof.
But we have this weekend to come. Edward's I think Yates is talking
So, how do you feel about her?
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki. Probably Bronson.
On the palate, you'll taste a juicy.
Looking good today, sir.
Along with a trickle of sweet spice and savory flavors. Oh?
Yeah,
I feel horrible.
Find me a bottle of Pinot Noir, then we'll talk.
You heard the lady. I'm sure you have a Pinot in stock somewhere.
Do you mind? Private conversation.
Let's rejoin the fun.
Whatever you say.
Senor, may I recommend the House Cabernet Sauvignon? A fine vintage.
Strong aromatic notes, black currant and red cherries. On the palate, a trickle of sweet spice and savory plums. Yes, not bad.
Senor is a connoisseur.
I dabble.
You will be scandalized, Senor, at just how many of the upper crust who only pretend to know wine. Why, that ghastly former right-wing politician Tamara Vidal. She came in earlier and asked for a Pinot Noir. Oh, can you believe it? God, ours is a civilization in decline. A pleasure to serve you, Senor.
Hey, future Federation, right? I think we cooked at your election party once.
That's right.
How was it?
Underspiced.
I tell you, whoever thought they were doing the world a favor by bumping off Rico Delgado
You
and his
smell
fixer,
nicer,
Andrea
but this is
Martinez,
still too
needs a
close.
crash course in
You mind if we stop by security?
Fine by me. What do you believe in, Vidal?
I believe most people need to be led.
No mistake.
They wanted to, mind you.
Shouldn't be on the
They've
guest
just been brainwashed by liberal.
No, I'm quite sure. In fact, Mr. Yates insisted.
Sir.
It's over. Well, lean in and smell. Right. Please pull up and have the Mr. Yates started after the
Right. They were assassinated. Thomas Cross and all the others. I tried that shaving cream trick you mentioned. It worked great. Blew me away.
Glad to hear it.
It saved me a small fortune replacing my work shirts, too. I thought they were all completely lost causes.
A lot of people buy into that club soda thing too hard and get discouraged if it doesn't lift the stain out all the way.
That was exactly it. Lesson learned.
Hey, man!
Tell me about your estranged partner. Why the number? 47?
It's all they gave him. I just made it a name.
What makes him tick? That particular investment, the Institute, was a bit of a black stain on our roster. But from what little I could gather from the Providence archive, his capacity for empathy was removed, along with his memories. What was your relationship?
47 is broken in many ways. But he is self-aware about it, and he tries his best to be whole. Over the years, we found an arrangement. You could say he outsourced his conscience to me. I would curate the contracts, navigate the murky moral waters that he was unable to fathom. He was the gun, I was the safety.
Fascinating. What an extraordinary display of trust.
It's no more than what any soldier does.
Of course. Who came up with the accident MO?
It began with a jet ejection seat, but that's a story for another time. Hold on, let me get a glass of wine.
You're an adult. You know your limit. What kind of high-profile targets did your man eliminate over the years? Your exploits were curiously absent from the ICA papers.
Who did you have in mind?
I know about our people. The small fish Caruso and the Santis, Strandberg and Zaydan, Ken Morgan. Yates won't be too happy about that one. Your very own Eric Soders, Robert and Sierra Knox.
At Edward's request.
I'm not judging. Call it professional interest. Let's see. You did old Janus and Cassidy. I like Cassidy. Grumpy, but I still liked him. Zoe and Sophia Washington, Athena Savalas, and the Haven Trio. And finally, the partners themselves. That's not even counting the militia ringleaders. Delgado, Wazir Calais. Quite the resume.
You don't know the half of it.
Alexander Kovac, leader of the Yardbirds?
Yes.
Yes. Called it.
Already? All our trials get them to deliver another 200 pounds of oil and macadamia. Now,
Weren't you telling me not to get minutes ago that life's just risky for people with their heads too far up their own asses?
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
Don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what I'm...
Okay. Yeah. Like, come
Nothing quite spoils a party like a
on the
guest's
tour,
inexplicably dropping dead. Who were they again?
Couple of old money's nigh on.
So you're not sure? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly is? How's your fist on your parade? But if I'm going to be one of these heralds, you need to start letting me in. Okay. So who's this fool guy? Take it. No problem. I just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-truth. I like it.
The mountain of my ancestors so fast.
Cabernet Sauvignon. As you know, this grape is Oh.
I was an attorney. For 4 decades I served the law. Now, I serve something far grander. I serve the land. And the land of Mendoza longs to make it.
I grew up here. These majestic plains were my playground. And returning here to pick up the mantle of my ancestors is just incredibly profound.
Our goal here is to get it. Something far grander. I serve the land. And the land of Mendoza.
One of those days. I don't need this right now.
Majestic plains were my playground.
For 4 decades, I was an attorney. For 4 decades, I served the law. Now, I was an attorney. I was an attorney. For 4 decades, I was an attorney. I was an attorney. I was an attorney.
The Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people? How could she be a herald? Maybe Vidal took her down the stairs.
Yo! Welcome to Vignetta Yates. I'm Gabriel Vargas, chief winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but they're all above your pay grade.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Follow me.
Hey.
I can't do this anymore.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including a drag-in freezer unit. And last but not least, our grape crusher, industrial size for your disposal purposes.
Interesting.
Follow me, please. Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium. In these spacious tanks, which could easily be able to contain a couple of hundred human bodies, the sugars in the wine are converted to alcohol. This is also where we squeeze the must into a fine juice using our grape presser.
Fascinating.
Come along. Final stop, the barrel room. Nothing dramatic, just wine biding its time. The vault next door contains our most precious bottles, but the access doors are made from ballistic glass and can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads. So, unless you're the Sparrow, don't get any ideas.
Remarkable.
This is the facility's grape presser, where the freshly crushed pulp is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. Much more efficient than the ancient practice of grape stomping, but also less personal.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.